Welcome to Stage Your Savvy, insider secrets to stage your home and sell it for more. My name is Stephanie, and this is the podcast where we bring you the latest tips, tricks, and expert insights from the world of professional home staging. And I'm joined by my friend and fellow staging expert, Kandice.
Hi, everyone. We may be competitors in the Denver market, but we believe in abundance and collaboration over competition. And we're here to share our collective knowledge with you. So sit back, relax, and get ready to learn from the experts. This is Stage Your Savvy.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Stage Your Savvy. Kandice and I are excited to be here for season 3. My name is Stephanie. This is...
And I'm Kandice.
And we're excited to have you here today. We're going to talk about some 5-minute fixes that can make or break a sale. So this is like just fast tips that always work, right?
Exactly.
I think first it's important to talk about why these things matter. Why is it important? I think the first thing, right? Buyers are deciding the minute they walk in the house whether they like it or not. So little things, those little details make a big difference into how the space feels to those potential buyers.
Exactly.
Yeah. The small shifts set the tone. And even, I mean, we're of course always hoping that you're going to get a professional staging consultation at minimum. But these are things that you can do, even your realtor can help you do if you don't. You can do this on listing day. If you're a realtor, if the seller maybe missed these things. So listen up. These are things that you can do right before you have people showing up for showings, open houses, those kinds of things. All right. Kandice.
Now, these tricks are literally 5-minute tricks and will cost you nothing, but will gain you a lot.
We love the cost you nothing part. I know that's what our clients like most.
Exactly. So maybe people don't have the budget for professional staging. And so this will help you get the look that we're hoping you can get in your house. And it starts by opening the blinds. This is so important. The more light coming into a house, the bigger a space feels. You want it to feel light and bright.
Yes.
Which makes it feel bigger.
Yes. Natural lighting feels so good too.
Especially if you have those big, amazing windows.
Right? Yes, for sure. Okay. Along the same lines as light is turning on all the lamps, turning on the overhead lights. So when people are coming in, if you are getting ready for a showing or open house or whatever, right, we have to light everything up. We want it, the photographer did it for the photos, and we want it to look and feel the same or better when people walk into the home itself. So having all those lights on is going to make it feel as light and bright as it looks in the photos. So turn everything on. Bright is definitely better than gloomy. We don't want a gloomy feeling home. Nobody's going to fall in love with that.
And to top that, when you're choosing your light bulbs, you want a nice 60 watt or 3000 Kelvin unit light bulb. I get mine from the Dollar Tree. They're $1.25 for 2. And we recommend not daylight, but soft white and consistent light throughout the house. So check all your light bulbs.
That's the best tip. I know we've mentioned it in a couple episodes at least. So I love that it keeps coming up.
Comes up
you know it's important that way.
Yeah, it's important.
Yes. Okay, what's next? Where are we? Oh, accent chairs. So when you're creating a seating area, conversation space, we don't want to have everything super squared off. So maybe angle your chairs just a little bit to make it feel more welcoming and more inviting.
And then pull your sofa, if you can, away from the wall. Everybody likes to place their furniture against all the walls, but that doesn't feel conversational. So move that couch.
Yes, for sure. It also makes the room feel cozier, right? Like it,
right.
And it makes the room feel bigger because we're not like just up against the wall. People always think it's going to make it feel smaller, but it feels so good. Pull
And
it
I
away a
think
little
it's
bit.
important for you to think about where your sofa is facing. So if you
Oh,
have a
for sure.
fabulous window, face it towards the window. If you have a cozy fireplace, face it towards the fireplace. But whatever your focus of the room is, this should be the focus of your couch.
Yes. And pillows. Some people I feel like are all over the place with pillows, whether it's bed pillows or pillows on the sofa. They either have none or one that's flat and blah,
Yeah.
or they have 35 and they're
And the
stacked
husband hates it.
where you can't even sit on the bed
Yeah.
or the sofa, right? There is a happy medium. We want nice, fluffy pillows with some texture, but not too many, not too few, maybe a couple in the corner of a sofa, maybe one on a chair, on a bed. I like to do like 3 deep on a bed, maybe 4 deep, but you not too many. What are your thoughts on bedding pillows?
Bedding pillows, cozy bed really looks amazing with at
Yes.
least 3 layers of pillows.
Yeah.
But I know in this world we're getting minimalistic. And so what we're seeing a lot of is just a bed pillow with a sham pillow on top,
Yeah.
laying flat, not even set up.
I know. They have to be standing, right? They have to be standing and marching forward.
That's how I like it.
Yeah, I feel like when they're flat, even if it's it just doesn't
Right.
look quite as welcoming. It doesn't look quite as inviting. Like I always tell people to think of a hotel. I've probably said this a million times on the podcast too.
Yeah.
Like they have the pillows standing. They're big fluffy pillows. It makes you want to just jump into the bed. It looks cozy, it looks inviting, it's welcoming. That's the look we have to go for with pillows.
Now on a couch, again, we're going more minimalistic. And so a lot of times you're seeing stagers only put maybe 2 pillows on one side and 1 pillow on the other. And sometimes just the 2 on the one side.
Yes,
which
agree.
feels weird because it's imbalanced, but that is what we're seeing a lot. So minimal, but particular pillows on the couch.
Right. Yeah. And I think especially those who are on a super tight budget and they don't want to go out and buy even 2 sets of pillows. They want to buy 2 pillows and be able to make use of that. And so, 2 on a sofa or maybe they do buy 2 sets and they mix and match 2 on a sofa. And then the other 2 maybe are on a chair or one gets in the bedroom or whatever. But nobody wants to go out and buy 6 sets of pillows. So less is more, I feel like, too, and it opens the space.
But if they're new and fluffy and have great texture, we gotta love those.
Yes, we got to have good fluffy pillows. We can't have the flat little pancakes that just sit sadly in the corner.
And along the pillow lines, excuse me, when you have a nice down pillow that you can karate chop, that's kind of a stager's designer's thing. It's karate chopping the pillows.
Yes, it just looks more polished.
I don't know if it's as important as it used to be.
Right.
It really has a lot of people discussing
bathrooms, towels. Stagers love white fluffy towels, right? It gives you those hotel vibes. It brightens things up. Mm-hmm. But I also am not opposed.
And it looks clean.
Yes, it looks clean and hotel-like and fresh and new and ready for anybody, right? Like when you're using your pale faded light blue towels that are flat and icky, they just look old. It doesn't look like you tried very hard.
Look at this face.
Yeah, people will walk in and feel like they're using your towels. And that goes back to we need them to feel welcome and feel like those could be their towels. So I feel like brand new towels are super important, whether they're white or not. White is always the preference, especially
it's easy, but I think as long as it's a fresh new towel, it can have a little bit of pattern. Maybe you're trying to pick up color from, a countertop or a backsplash or something. So it doesn't have to be white, but white says fresh and clean.
Yes, I agree completely. How about shower curtains? What do you do with shower curtains?
I think it really depends on the bathroom itself.
Sure.
If the tile is ugly, why not just pull it all the way closed?
Yeah.
If the tile is stunning and it's been redone, you definitely want to show that in your fish photos and for people who are coming in to see. So halfway or even
Yeah.
less is good.
Yeah, I like halfway open or even more open,
Yeah.
3/4 of the way open. I feel like, but like you say, not if it's icky tile behind, but if it's nice, it makes the bathroom feel bigger because now
Uh,
it's taking the eye all the way
very
to
true.
the wall and it's not stopping at that shower curtain. So it makes it
Yeah.
feel bigger and they can see the hardware. They're going to probably grab the shower curtain and peek around anyway. So if we can just have it open enough so they can see the hardware, they can see what they've got, what they're working with in there.
Yeah.
They're going to look regardless. So I like just to have it open and then they don't have to touch anything.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so we're moving into the bedroom. You want your comforter, your bedspread, whatever, nice and tightly placed on the bed. Perhaps a throw or a blanket across the bottom has kind
Yeah.
of a cozy feel. Plus, it breaks up the, if you have a white bedspread, it breaks up the white and adds a little color.
Yep.
Just really adding in that cozy factor.
Love it. Love it. Love it. And make sure the tag is hidden. We don't need to see tags in pictures.
Very true. Very true.
Oh gosh. Um,
Back to the bathroom.
Back to the bathroom. So I tell clients,
Bathrooms are really important. This is why we keep coming back to
right?
bathrooms.
They are because it's one of those places, it's personal. It's where you get ready. It's where you take a shower. Like that's so it's hard to take yourself out of it, but you really have to because otherwise buyers are going to feel that it's your bathroom.
Yeah.
They're invading your space. It's going to feel weird. And
Yep.
they don't want that. They have to be able to feel like this could be my bathroom. This is fantastic. Right. So we're clearing the counters. Maybe you have one plant. That's all you need.
Maybe a bar of soap.
I like to leave a soap sometimes, especially in like a main floor bathroom that is, powder room or whatever.
We just don't like it when you or buyers use the bar of soap and then wipe their hands on the clean white towel.
On the white towels, right?
So for looks, it's great. It's not for use.
That's right. That's right. We want it to look nice, inviting, welcoming, all the things.
Yeah.
Kitchen, the fridge. Oh my gosh. Take everything off the fridge. No magnets, no artwork, take it all off, nothing on the top. Like that instantly just declutters the kitchen really because it just fills so much visual stuff that we don't need to see.
They're beautiful appliances these days. So we want it to just look nice and fresh and clean. Real quick, I just did a property preview on a luxury house that had white matte appliances with sturdy gold handles. And I was like, dang, okay, this looks pretty nice. So they don't all have to be stainless.
Yeah. Yeah. Some of those I've seen those. In fact, I think I was in a house not too long ago that had those too. And they caught my eye like, oh, white appliances are coming back, making a little statement here. Yeah, they're nice. They're pretty. There's some great appliances out there these days.
Yeah.
Art. Make sure your art is straight.
How often do you go into a house and the art is not straight? It is unbelievable.
And that's going to stop somebody and make them think like, what's wrong here? They might not notice it, but they know it feels off.
What if the floor is slanting or why is the art doing that? So no, straight. Get a level, people. Get a level.
Get a level. Yes. And make sure your rugs are straight and that they're centered in the, however they need to be laid out. Like make sure they're right. Oh gosh.
Definitely take out the trash. You don't want any funky smells lingering behind. nobody really wants to know that you are a real person and have trash in your house. So take it out. Take the whole can out, in fact, if you can.
Yes, it can just live out in the garage
Mhm.
while you're having showings. And always before showing, make sure you put the toilet seats down. Nobody wants to see your toilet water.
I have a friend that said, if it has a lid, it's meant to go on top. So a pot with a lid, the lid is supposed to go on top. A toilet with a lid is supposed to go on top.
Yes.
Hey, that's
I mean, right? Okay. That's our main chunk of 5-minute fixes, but we have some bonuses.
Yes, we do.
Right? Okay, Candice,
we
take
kind
it
of
away.
talked about some of them, like the throw on the bed. I did that earlier with the.
Oh yeah, we
You
did. So
can
we threw
always
the bonuses in.
We can always put that throw on a couch, on a chair, or
Yeah.
across the bed, or who doesn't love a good throw?
Throws are great. I mean, just for adding either a pop of texture, a pop of color, whatever you need, you can pretty much get that
Even
with
if
a throw.
even if you had to hide a couple of stains on your couch, a
Yes.
throw is a great choice as our pillow. So
Yep. Or if
put
a
them,
pet
put
has
them where they
scratched.
belong. Yeah, exactly. Good
Yeah.
cover.
Sofas sometimes need some things hidden, and
Yes.
throws are a great way to do that. Okay.
So in the kitchen, cookbooks, I always like a cookbook on a stand. I always open it to a really yummy, like meat meal, because I feel like the kitchen is mostly the women's place. Now that's changing, so don't get mad at me for saying
Right.
that. But generally, it is the women's place. And so by trying to grab the emotions of the man, I put a nice, like, grilled steak on the opened up to the page so that they can come in and go, ooh, yeah, I could eat here,
Yes.
they do.
Genius. That's
Yeah.
guys
And
generally love a good steak.
cutting boards are also a good one because you can put them in great spots, maybe cover an outlet.
I
Or,
love cutting boards and standing them up and then maybe
yeah,
pushing something against them, a plant or a
yeah.
container of utensils or something.
And there's so many beautiful ones out there these days.
Cutting boards. Yeah. Love a good. That's one of the things I always ask people for. Do you have any nice
Yeah.
wooden cutting boards?
Yes. That's definitely stager.
For
thing.
sure. And a
Yeah.
lot of times though, what people have is personalized. Like they got it for their wedding and it's got like their
Mr.
name
and Mrs.
emblem. It's like,
Yeah.
oh no, how
Okay.
does the backside look? Can we
Go
turn
to
it
TJ
around?
Maxx. Go to Home Goods. They've got
Yes.
lots.
But yeah, get a fresh one at Home Goods. Easy.
Yeah.
Also greenery. I love to add greenery like in every room, whether it's fake or live. But you could even go outside and grab a few snippets off of a tree and put it in a vase. And look, you just added life to the space. Easy.
Yep. It can be sticks. It can be twigs. It can be grasses. It could be pine boughs. Really, any of that would work.
Yes. And it's so good to have a live element. I mean, that goes to, we've talked about the whole biophilic design and all of that kind of stuff. Natural elements just feel good in a space. People like it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Using baskets. Baskets can be great for covering up cables. If you even have a whole console that you're trying to hide, just stick it in the basket and then put a pillow on there. But use those pillows or those baskets to cover up things you don't necessarily want people to notice.
Yeah, I use them too a lot of times in the homes, early 2000s, whatever, that have the niches for the giant TVs and it's just this big open space. And yeah, if you can put a couple of baskets in there they can hold the electronic stuff that you don't want to see or whatever, but it fills that space nicely. I like baskets in those kinds of spaces.
Me too.
All right. So do you want to do
round table?
Yep. You want to do a lightning round?
Lightning round. Sorry.
Yeah. Room by room. We'll just have a couple of things for each room. We'll just take turns back and forth and leave everybody with something for every room that you can just run and do right now.
Yep.
Okay. Do you want to start?
Okay. The entryway, first room, clean the mat. I say go buy a new mat, for goodness sake, something colorful and welcoming. Remove shoes and add light if it's a dark, which you can also use a mirror in the
I love adding a
entryway.
mirror in the entryway.
Yes, we both do. And that brings in some reflection and some emotion. They see themselves in your home. Okay.
Some of that buyer psychology.
Yeah.
Okay. Living room. We kind of talked about this already, but pull the sofa away from the wall. Style the coffee table. If you don't have a coffee table, go get one. We don't need a big dance floor. We need a coffee table to ground the space. And style the coffee table with a coffee table book or a basket or a candle or, a vignette of all of the above. Whatever you can find that works. Style something for the center of the coffee table.
Usually three pieces, excuse me.
Yes, 3 pieces. We love tall, medium, small.
In the kitchen, remove the dish rack with dishes that are drying.
Oh gosh.
We don't want to see that. We want the sink to be sparkling and clean all the appliances, as I mentioned earlier.
Yes. Bam. Bathrooms. Fold the towels like they fold them at a spa. There's tons of YouTube videos that you can find of how to fold towels in a nice, fancy way. And you don't have to be too fancy. It can still be simple, but make them look nice. And then also you could light a candle in the bathroom, have a plant in the bathroom, but keep it simple.
And shut the lid.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Primary bedroom. Hide the laundry.
Oh my gosh.
Put it in a basket and take it to your car or something, but don't show dirty laundry.
Yes.
And also, excuse me, declutter your nightstands. There really doesn't need to be anything on the nightstands. If you want to place a couple things there, that's fine. Make your bed.
Oh gosh.
Clear your nightstands and get rid of the laundry.
There you go. Okay. And closets. Closets are a little bit lower on the priority list, but people are going to look. They're going to open the door and they're going to look inside. So it doesn't have to be perfect like Pinterest, but you can pack up probably half of what you have in there because you're not going to need it all in the next few months, right? But the biggest change you can make is to clear the floor. If the floor is clear and we can see baseboards, the closet's going to look cleaner and bigger just with that one thing.
Yeah, great. And then finally, guest rooms, make the bed look nice, put a lamp in a nightstand. Getting back though to closets, I just did a property preview. I'll try and be quick, but it was $1 million house.
Woo.
In the mountains, and it's been sitting on the market for 60 days. Well, I go into the master bedroom and closet and bathroom. Oh, there's no way they're getting $1 million if they keep it that way.
Oh.
The bedroom was tiny and dark and looked like it was a blue comforter on an air mattress. And then the closet, so small and packed to overflowing. I mean, so small.
Man.
$1 million house. And then the bathroom was disgusting.
Wow.
So they hadn't had many showings. I wonder why.
Yeah.
So follow our tips.
And that goes to the priority rooms, like the main living areas, the family room, living room, dining room, kitchen, all of that, right? But the primary bedroom is one of those. The people with the money are the ones that are going to be in that bedroom.
It's the decision room.
Yes, for sure. It's so important. If it looks small and cluttered, that's all people are going to see. Yep. Small and cluttered. I don't want small and cluttered, so I'm out.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I know. So we'll see how long it takes that one to sell.
Yeah.
Anyway,
well, you'll have to keep us updated on that one next time.
So those are really quick tips. If you have just a few minutes, you have people coming to look at your house, just go through these quick tips. And I think it'll show much better than if you had just walked out the door.
Yeah. They all make a huge impact. And
cost nothing.
That's right. That's right. And let's see, what do we have? We have a freebie now. We've had it for a while, but we actually have a freebie. If you want, we have a staging cheat sheet. If you want to grab it, it's on our website, stagersavvy.com. Go grab the freebie, and then you'll actually get on our mailing list too, where we'll send you once in a while. We're going to send you more staging tips, information, maybe some case studies. I don't know. We're going to send you emails on all the things. Yeah. So grab the freebie. It'll definitely be helpful if you're going to be selling soon. Take note of all of these 5-minute quick fixes that we just talked about, because you can go from doing pretty good to doing great in like a half hour if you just buzz through the house, knocking all that stuff out. So there you go. All right.
You enjoyed our first one back for season 3, and we look forward to having you as we start to bring you more interesting content.
Very good. We're excited. Thanks, Kandice. Welcome back for season 3.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yep. See y'all soon. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for listening to Stager Savvy, Insider Secrets to Stage Your Home and Sell It for More. We hope you've enjoyed our discussion on home staging and gained some valuable insights that you can apply to your own real estate journey.
If you have any questions, ideas for future episodes, or would like to learn more about our services, please feel free to visit our website, stagersavvy.com, or reach out to us directly at stagersavvy@gmail.com. We're always happy to help.
Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast to stay up to date on all the latest episodes. And if you enjoyed this episode, please leave us a review. Your feedback is incredibly valuable to us and helps us improve our content and reach more people.
Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.